Thank you for joining us for Cultivating Community Conversations. We're excited to have our friends from Pensacola Young Professionals with us today to talk about a very unique collaboration between the Chamber and the Young Professionals. But first, I'll let them introduce themselves, starting with Bradley.
Hello, I'm Bradley Sanders. I'm the VP of Professional Development for Pensacola Young Professionals.
I'm Meg Burke. I am the Executive Director for PYP.
And I am Kristy Craig, Professional Development Coordinator for PYP.
Thank you all for spending time with me this morning. I love having friends on the show. It definitely makes it more fun for me, but also highlighting the great things that Pensacola Young Professionals does in our community. But I know you guys have been highly visible lately. So Meg, tell us what you've got going on.
Sure. So we are celebrating 15 years of PYP this year. In 2006, we became a vision of young people in our community to make the Community Maritime Park happen. And so now we are keeping that passion alive with a number of different events and programs. One of the things that I think is probably most visible that everyone has been seeing is our networking events. Everyone is very excited post-COVID to get back out and meet some new people. We've also got a number of volunteer opportunities. We have a beach cleanup coming up. We also are doing some amazing professional development programming. We have Tough Talks with Your Boss coming up. And then we've also got our Economic Development and Government Affairs, we affectionately call EDGA, which is an animal in its own. But they are doing some really cool things to kind of bring the topics of the Quality of Life report along with the Quality of Life team to bring those topics to light and have some really tough discussions about diversity and how we can make the Pensacola community a better place.
Awesome. I love that. Well, one way that I know we're working to do that together is through the Mentor Pensacola program. And just as you said, a lot of things revamping after COVID, and this being one of them. So Bradley, tell us a little bit about Mentor Pensacola and what we can expect.
So Mentor Pensacola, when I joined the board with Meg over a year ago, it was brought to my attention that we need to bring this program back to life. And then COVID-19 hit. This program would not be doable during that time period. Yeah. So we held off, and now Kristy Craig has joined our wonderful team. It's awesome to have her with us. And we have just been revamping, reworking, and trying to bring this program back to life. And now it's about to happen with the great help of the Greater Pensacola Chamber.
Yes.
So thank y'all for doing that.
Of course.
But Mentor Pensacola is all about cultivating those relationships between our mentors and mentees in this community, between the young professionals and the well-experienced, well-seasoned professionals in this community. And so what we're going to do with our partnership is Greater Pensacola Chamber members are going to be mentors, and then Pensacola Young Professional members are going to be the mentees. A whole year-long relationship commitment out of the two. Where they can grow themselves professionally. They can decide on how often they want to meet, what skills they want to acquire from their mentor, what they want to get out of the relationship ultimately. Yeah. So it's going to be a great program that we're going to look amazingly forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it from the perspective of being involved with the Chamber and being able to funnel those mentors, which I know we have so many great leaders in our community that are going to take advantage of this opportunity to invest time into a mentee, but also to get a mentor myself, being a young professional member. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And I love the fact that on the application, you can specify too, do you want it to be just a mentor-mentee relationship to help you advance your career, or is there a specific thing you're looking for? So Kristy, tell us a little bit about how people can make those wishes known and what they can tailor their experience to.
So we are opening applications on our website, PensacolaYP.com, and that's going live on August 2nd. Going to be open for 4 whole weeks, closing August 27th. And that's going to be where mentors and mentees can apply. And what we're really excited about is that it's not just going to be, pairing a professional in one field with the same field. We are really excited about exploring what skills our mentees are looking to gain, what skills our mentors have to offer, and allowing them to grow outside of where they're comfortable. We want them to really broaden their horizons, use this as an opportunity to network outside of what they're comfortable with and what they're usually a part of, and give people the opportunity to see what else is out there and how they can grow professionally and personally.
I love that. And it's a year-long program. And one of the things that I thought was really unique that when we had talked before and you guys were kind of presenting this opportunity to the chamber, you mentioned that in order to keep it sustainable and to provide some content for the mentor and the mentee is that you were going to create a repository of information, whether it's podcast or books, that people can access to kind of help keep that relationship going and that conversation going. And so tell us a little bit about what you plan to do with that, Meg.
Yeah, so I think we've, in the past, when we've had this program running entirely on our own, the biggest struggle we've had is being able to support our mentees and mentor their relationship as they move forward. And so one of the pieces of information that has come out of that in this year is giving them the resources they need to further their relationship. So while this program is very open-ended and allows our mentees and mentors to form their own curriculum, so to speak, we, when we all get a little brain dead sometimes and don't know what's next. So this is an opportunity for them. You're not alone. We are going to be there to guide them throughout the whole process. There will be multiple touch points. And also, like you said, those resources of, if you don't know what to do next, here's some ideas and opportunities. I think one of the first documents we've created before anything else was an icebreakers list.
Smart.
So there are a lot of opportunities for everyone to grow. This is not just, for our mentees to learn, but also our mentors to learn from them.
Love it. And Bradley, tell us, speaking of icebreakers, what is going to be the icebreaking social event for our mentors and mentees, and when can they expect that?
So they can expect that sometime in September.
Okay.
That is going to be the event where people know who their person is, but this is the time where they get to meet.
Awesome.
They get to start that relationship, start growing, start cultivating, and they'll have some icebreakers out there to get warmed up with each other.
Yeah, cool. Well, that will be fun for sure. And then from there, it's my understanding that it will be up to the mentor and mentee to kind of decide, do they want to meet once a month at a coffee shop or in an office or at a park or whatnot. And so they can kind of make that their own experience. Is that correct, Kristy?
Yes, that's right. We're actually giving our mentors and our mentees the option to select if they want to meet in person, if they'd prefer to stick with virtual, or if they'd like to do a hybrid. So we want to make sure that people are comfortable with who they're matched with and have similar interests in that regard. But it is going to be entirely flexible. We want our people to enjoy the opportunity to grow a relationship with somebody that's going to hopefully last beyond a year and be lifelong. So yes, it's going to be very flexible. And another thing that we're going to encourage is homework. So we want our mentees to really take something away from this. We don't want them just to meet up and then part ways and only touch point, once a month. So in order for them to truly grow, we're asking our mentors to think about, as you were saying, books or podcasts or networking opportunities in the community, things that they can really do to grow their skills and elevate to the next level.
I love that. Well, I think that that's going to help them have that takeaway that you're speaking of that I think everybody's looking for. A lot of times especially pre-COVID, we meet just to meet. And I think we've kind of learned that things can be a little bit more efficient now. But to have that opportunity to grow and to grow kind of on your own in between meetings and then come back and report what you learned and get that experience from that mentor. Do any of you guys have a mentor-mentee on, whether you are the mentor or the mentee experience that you want to share?
I am actually a part of PYP because my current mentor, who is in the talent and development field at Navy Federal, encouraged me to get more involved. And it was something that I had thought about for a long time, but it can be a little nerve-wracking to take that plunge. And I'm so grateful that she did, because here I am with all my fantastic friends. I feel like I'm growing professionally and personally because of it. Mm-hmm. And I also manage a mentoring program for pre-K students. So mentoring is really something I'm passionate about and excited to see it happen on this professional level. Again, I have a professional mentor, and I'm excited to see who I can get matched with as part of a PYP membership as well.
Very cool. Well, thank you for sharing that experience. And we definitely look forward to seeing the results. If you are a chamber member, you should have received an email from us, or someone in your organization received an email from us yesterday with a little bit more information and a brief survey. If you're interested in getting involved, please complete that, send it back to us. You can go to PensacolaYP.com or the Chamber, PensacolaChamber.com, get more information. And we look forward to having this opportunity and seeing how many mentors we can get matched with PYP members. And so if you're interested in this, whether it's being a mentor or a mentee, but maybe you're not a member of either organization, you definitely want to join. So May, tell us a little bit about how people can join PYP and where they can go to do that.
Sure. So you can join PYP at PensacolaYP.com/join. We are going to be running a membership special for our annual members starting in August when the application opens. So feel free to, we will welcome your application now as a member, but also know that there is a discount coming. So
Perfect timing. That was well planned.
there is intention in that. It was
I love
intentional.
that. Well, I don't know that we offer any discounts at the moment, but I definitely encourage you to join. The investment that you can make in the life of a mentee, I think, is definitely going to be valuable for you in many ways. And so thank you guys for joining us today. And thank you for joining Cultivating Community Conversations, and we'll see you next week.